Let's go ahead and meet our round one competitors here tonight in East Rutherford, New Jersey, here for round one racing. Coming out here tonight, it is going to be Drew Unchained in Carolina Crusher. And he's going to be taking on Tyler May and El Toro Loco.
Front engine versus mid engine. Front engine versus mid engine. This is definitely going to be a pretty good race right here. These two guys, I gotta say, they were talking about how they feel really confident with this racing layout. Well, it's like both drivers are officially ready up. We are about to go green. There they go. Good start for both drivers.
First race of round number one here tonight in East Rutherford.
Ooh, it's like Drew might have taken that a little too wide, but he can still take it back. But Tyler May right now is currently walking away with it as they go into that final turn.
It is all El Toro Loco and Tyler May going into the next round. As we get ready for our next race of round number one.
Let's just look at this finish. I mean, Drew had a really good pass, but it just was not enough for Tyler May and El Toro Loco, who seems to be on an absolute roll right now.
Getting ready for our next race of round number one. These competitors going head-to-head to get into round number two. Let's go ahead and meet your competitors here tonight. Coming out of Seattle, it is Angus Johnson in the White Wizard. He's going to be taking on Canyon Pruitt in Batman. Drivers getting ready here tonight for their race here. Batman taking on War Wizard, going head to head. Batman with a slight lead going into the first turn. Batman still holding a truck and a half length lead going into that final hairpin turn. It's going to be Batman going into the next round. Ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for round number two, these drivers who have already advanced from round number one will facing on against the drivers who are now competing in round number two. Some of our drivers already advanced. It's Tyler May, who recently just came out for his first lap here tonight, coming back out here tonight now for round number two. Already introduced one of our drivers earlier on tonight. Tyler May and El Toro Loco taking that purple hand lane. And he's going to be taking on Tyler Richmond in Metal Militia.
These are two drivers who I definitely think have a shot at this title. So they gotta go through each other if they want to get that top spot.
Driver's getting readied up. Here we go, Angus.
Oh, looks like Tyler Richmond has officially set up. It's the battle of the Tylers as we're about to go green. Look at the turn from Tyler Richmond right there, but Tyler May has the speed going into that turn. It's going to be all about speed right here. It looks like Richmond might have the advantage. Tyler might have hit the wall right there. And it is going to be Tyler May taking it back at the end. What a race to start off this competition.
Check out our replay here. Tyler Richmond hiking it up on 2 tires, giving Tyler May that advantage going into the final turn. Going into our next race of round number 2, some new trucks and new faces coming out here tonight.
Look at this. This is going to be a bloodbath all the way to the end. JK might have had a little bit too hard of a turn right there, but he can still take it back. But Travis Palm is going to get an easy victory into the next round. Damn it.
We're going to go ahead and give this next race a bye run here tonight for the racing competition as we get ready to meet your competitor here tonight. He's going to be in the purple hand lane here tonight, and he's making his return for the first time in about 8 months here tonight. That is Cooper Sullivan in the Massima Dalmatian. And his opponent here tonight is going to be Felipe Carz in Scooby-Doo. A little bit of a late start there. Fifi flying out here. Oh, hiking it up though. All Scooby-Doo, or old Massima Dalmatian going into the next round. Scooby-Doo not quite making it up into that second to last turn. Probably the most important turn, I would say, Angus, is that turn around the beginning start ramp. we get ready for our next race here tonight. Kenyon Puit making a comeback here tonight from his last round of race from round number 1. Now advancing into round number 2. I'm curious to see how Canyon can go up against his fellow competitor here tonight.
After seeing the last race, I mean, he can definitely overcome some hurdles, but he had a perfect lap last race, so there's no doubt that he's going to put his competitor up to some competition.
Keshan in Outlaw coming out here tonight for the first time.
Of course, these guys are very fond of each other, not just on the track, but off the track as well. You'll see them talking to each other a lot. So there's definitely going to be no love lost between these two. So both drivers already up there, about to go green. Looks like a slight head start for Keshan Pennyman in Outlaw. But Canyon Puit holding up with those turns. I mean, look at them both go at it.
One thing about Keshan, he loves these front engine setups, and he uses it as an advantage.
Yeah, and it's definitely working for him right here, but it is going to come down to the line.
Wow, what a finish. Great race from both competitors here tonight in East Rutherford.
All right, mute me.
Getting our next race ready here tonight for RORSCS, East Rutherford, New Jersey. As coming out next for our racing competition in the purple lane, it is Blake Thompson in Titan. And Angus, go ahead. Who is our next opponent right across from Blake Thompson?
Well, his next opponent is going to be Roelio Hernandez in Barbarian. Both two Indy drivers about to go at it. This is kind of race that I like, these old Indy versus Indies. Both of them lined up ready for that go. Well, it looks like one is ready, the other is ready. They're about to go green. Great start for both drivers, but looks like Blake Thompson might have had the jump.
Titan so far with a great lead. Blake Thompson in this new piece. Barbarian with a better turn.
Look at the turn from Barbarian. He caught up a lot of time. Blake Thompson might have had a slight mistake right there.
What a finish. That one's going to go to the finish line.
Well, I mean, even if Titan won, I mean, he might be out after that one.
probably the race of the night right there, Angus.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that just shows that these guys will not let an inch off for victory. Well, we are checking the times. Looks like for Barbarian, a 19.3. Both for Titan, it was a 19.6. Looks like your official winner is going to be Roelio Hernandez in Barbarian.
As we get ready for our next race here tonight for East Rutherford, New Jersey. You know, this is quite an interesting lineup. You have a great mix of drivers who are coming out here really trying to make a name for themselves in SCS, and also a good mix of drivers who have already done so.
Well, absolutely. I mean, this is a good mixture of newcomers and veterans, and I think, without a doubt, with a lot of these newcomers competing, they're about to learn a lot from these veterans, and they can really use that to really move forward in their skill set.
Your group of competitors coming up. This is going to be another great pairing here tonight. Coming out here tonight for the first time, Bryce Henry in Gravedigger the Legend.
And that's why they call me bad company. I can't deny. Bad company till the day I die. Until the day I die. Until the day I die.
Bryce Henry and Gravedigger the Legend. Marcelo Mendoza and Monster Energy is going to be on the clock here tonight. His opponent has made it to the line coming out here tonight. Marcelo Mendoza, your reigning freestyle champion, back behind the wheel of Monster Energy.
Let me tell you what a nostalgic return this is. I mean, remember last time when he drove Monster Energy, he not only won the freestyle championship, he won his own points championship as well. So I'm definitely going to expect a lot from this guy.
You know what I mean?
Drivers getting lines up, ready to go here tonight. This is probably going to be the most competitive pairing so far here tonight.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, Gravedigger legend Bryce Henry, probably one of the more consistent drivers, but Marcelo Mendoza, when he goes off that line, you've got to stay on your high horse. And we are about to see that right now. Look at the turn for Marcelo, a little too wide. Bryce Henry's going to have an early lead.
Bryce Henry with a pretty big lead so far. Marcelo snoozing at that line.
Marcelo kind of going all over the place right now. He might be a little bit fatigued, but he's still catching up. But it will not be enough for him. Gravedigger the Legend is still going to make it to the next round.
What a great pairing here tonight. Both drivers coming out here swinging.
Now, I know we already talked about how Bryce Henry won that race, but let's just think about how Marcelo Mendoza, right at the end, made a massive push, just gave it everything he had. I mean, if that doesn't tell you that this is going to be a competitive bracket, I don't know what will.
Two more races to go here for round number 2. You know, Marcelo Mendoza, one of those guys who dominated last season. And he's definitely going to be one to watch out for the regular season.
Oh, especially after that race. I mean, like I said, he made multiple mistakes throughout his past, but was still able to push through it and had a pretty good finish to the end. So Imagine what he's going to do in freestyle.
Coming out here tonight, representing Fox Sports 1, it is Nick Worthman in the Fox Sports 1 Cletus.
Let me tell you, man, he's got a pretty tough opponent. It's someone that I predicted would win the racing competition. That is, of course, going to be Brie Parker in Gravedigger.
Nick Worthman made his name in other leagues, and he's here tonight in SCS, looking to take home a win here tonight.
And I definitely think he can if he can get past this one race. I mean, like I said, Brie Parker is very consistent with her turns. But let me tell you, I've seen Nick Worthman compete in other leagues, and he definitely has potential to come out on top. As they both ready up and they're about to go green.
Dead even off the line.
Even off the line, but Nick Worthman kind of going a little bit more aggressive with that turn. He's got a lot more speed, but Brie Parker still has that slight edge as they go into this straight and into the final turn. It is still neck and neck between both drivers, but Brie Parker is going to get that edge needed.
Great race from Brie Parker and Nick Worthman. Brie Parker coming ahead into the next race.
I think one thing we also need to bring up is that Nick Worthman definitely shows he has potential to do well this season after that race.
Absolutely. Let's go ahead and meet your next competitors here tonight for East Rutherford, your final race here for round number 2.
That's the only way I know. Don't stop till
Coming out here tonight, making his return for the first time since the 2014 season, Mark Marinkovic is an El Toro Loco.
a full throttle, wide open. You get tired, 'cause I'm a warrior.
And coming back out here tonight, Danny Werewolf in Mohawk Warrior.
Two good trucks set up. We got CRD versus PEI right now. Or, my bad, I mean, Cohen versus PEI. I mean, I guess they're both very similar. But, you know, either way, a very good chassis for this kind of competition, no matter what. As they're about to go green, it looks like a good jump for Danny Werewolf right there in Mohawk Warrior.
Mark Marinkovic trying to make the ground up here in this race.
Looks like Mark Marinkovic having a little bit of struggle trying to get used to that truck. Almost went into the wall right there.
And Mark is up and over.
And there we go. It's going to be an easy victory for Danny Werewolf and Mohawk Warrior.
Now moving on to round number 3 here tonight. We've gone from 18 trucks to 8 trucks here tonight. One of these guys is going to come out here tonight, the racing winner here tonight, Angus. And this bracket's shaping up to be a pretty good round number 3.
Well, this next race is going to consist of 2 guys who definitely have potential to get that racing win. Both Travis Palm and Iron Man going up against Tyler May and El Toro Loco.
Both drivers coming out here tonight. Travis Palm, great competitor in the past. Tyler May, a former racing champion from season 1.
Well, here we go. Look at the turn from Tyler May. Tyler May, really tight turn right there. Travis Palm just a little bit off, but Travis officially clips the tire. He's in trouble. This is going to be an easy victory for Tyler May in El Toro Loco.
You know, Tyler May so far has to be one of the more consistent looking drivers when it comes to this East Rutherford, New Jersey racing style.
Well, he's got a good truck for it. Again, those men's chassis, man, they turn it tight.
Your next race coming out here tonight, Roelio Hernandez is coming back. He's going to be in Barbarian, taking on the up-and-coming Cooper Sullivan in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Now, I've seen the kind of thing that Rogelio Hernandez can do, but I've also seen the kind of things that Cooper Sullivan can do. These two are not going to let an inch off of each other right now.
RORSCS brought to you by Werewolf Node Beam. Keep an eye out for that next update. And also it's brought to you by Monster Talk. Subscribe to the Instagram. Or follow the Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube. As this race is coming in.
Follow, subscribe, do whatever you want to do to get your next update on the latest monster truck news. But right now, here's some news right now. Cooper Sullivan going up against a really tight opponent. Here we go. They are going green. A good start for both drivers. Cooper Sullivan might have a slight bit of an edge, but Rogelio has the turn right there.
That is not the type of turn you want to make here in racing.
Let me tell you, anything can happen right now. Cooper Sullivan can get that luck, but it looks like it's not going to work well for him. He's in trouble. It looks like it's going to be an easy victory for Rogelio Hernandez in Barbarian.
You know, Rogelio coming out here tonight, he's been a backup for prior seasons. Officially got a ride here tonight in Barbarian. And he's showing out. He's going to go to the semifinal round, Angus.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, remember, back in the 2016 season, Jaden Camarino drove Barbarian, and he was dominant with that when it came to freestyle. So we've seen what that chassis can do, and they can do a lot.
Your next round of racers here tonight, Canyon Pruitt in DC's Batman, taking on the guy who took out Marcelo Mendoza, Bryce Henry in Grave Digger the Legend.
Now, judging by earlier in the bracket, I think you can tell who I want to win this one. Well, Canyon Pruitt officially staged up. Bryce Henry still getting lined up. Canyon Pruitt officially ready. Bryce Henry officially ready. The light's about to go green, and there they go. Great start for both drivers.
One of these guys is going to go to the semifinal round.
It looks like right now, early into the race, it is likely going to be Bryce Henry and Grave Digger the Legend. Unless Canyon Pruitt can get those turns down like he is right now. I mean, look at the turns he's getting.
Look at Bryce Henry.
It is all going to be a dominant Bryce Henry and Grave Digger the Legend.
Next race coming up here, Gravedigger and Brie Parker taking on Mohawk Warrior and Danny Werewolf, two WMB devs going head-to-head here tonight.
Actually, two of the lead devs. I mean, this is going to be all for bragging rights right here.
It's going to be a great race between two good friends.
Two people who know these WMB trucks in and out. Both drivers running up. Brie Parker officially ready. Danny Werewolf officially ready. Let's crown a winner right here.
Let's go racing into that first hairpin turn. Digger and Mohawk pretty close head-to-head.
Yeah, it looks like Brie Parker might have that slight advantage, but Danny Werewolf got all that speed. It's going to come down to this final turn, and Danny Werewolf has officially hiked up, giving the automatic win to Brie Parker in Gravedigger.
Gravedigger versus the Legend. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for that semifinal round where we started with 18 trucks, and we're going to end it right now with 4 to crown the winner. As 2 of these drivers will be going into the final round for that championship race. Now, Angus, we're looking at this semi-final bracket. And what an interesting bracket. I gotta say, every person here I expected to be here, except for one. Roelio Hernandez and Barbarian making his way through this bracket. He's got all the way into the final 4. Rogelio showing out here tonight.
Let me tell you, you say you didn't expect this. I expected this from a long shot. This chassis can be an absolute tank when it wants to be. It looks like it's been running well right now.
Rogelio Hernandez kicking Tyler May out of his preferred lane of choice. Rogelio playing some mind games here with Tyler May as we get ready to see who's going to go to the finals here tonight.
Looks like both drivers are about to ready up. Rogelio is officially ready. Tyler May is officially ready. They are about to go green, and here we go. What a turn for Tyler May, but Rogelio Hernandez has that speed. They're almost neck and neck into this next turn.
It is tight right now.
Rogelio might have a slight lead. Tyler May has that speed. It looks like Tyler May is going to take it at the last turn. Wow.
What a close race right there. That's about as close as it gets right there.
Oh, Tyler May and El Toro Loco. What a race for both drivers.
Final race of your semi-final round. Gravedigger and Gravedigger the Legend go head-to-head.
Old versus new, past versus present, or even past versus future, if you want to say. You know I said Brie Parker was my prediction for the winner. But considering some of the competitors she might end up going against, this is going to be a rather difficult one to tell. It's all going to determine whether or not she can get past or dominate Bryce Henry.
Bryce Henry off the line.
Off the line, Brie Parker got that speed. Bryce Henry, though, just a little bit faster right in that first turn.
Into the van.
It looks like Bryce Henry having some trouble. It looks like it's going to be an easy victory for Brie Parker if she can get across the line.
And Gravedigger will go to the final round.
Not exactly how Bryce Henry wanted to get knocked out. But he still got freestyle to look forward to. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into the final round race. This is a race about as old as time.
Let's go ahead and meet your final round competitors here tonight. Behind the wheel of the black and green wrecking machine, it is Brie Parker and Gravedigger.
And behind the wheel of the crazy bull, it is Tyler May in El Toro Loco. This is a previous World Finals racing rematch from the past. There's might end up being all for bragging rights once more.
Winner of this race picks up the first racing win of the season.
Here we go. Both drivers about to ready up. Brie Parker is officially ready. Tyler May is officially ready. Let us crown the first winner of the season. Great turn for both drivers, both neck and neck, making a slight edge to Tyler May and El Toro Loco. But in the end, is going to come out final turn. Brie Parker bobbles a little bit. Tyler May is on two wheels.
Flat tire for El Toro Loco. Gravedigger is your racing winner here tonight in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ladies and gentlemen, your racing winner here tonight, Brie Parker in Gravedigger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back for freestyle as we go into a 5-minute intermission.
Can I speak? All right.
Ain't never gonna stop, never gonna keep me down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a great racing competition we had, but it's officially time for RORSCS Freestyle. Drivers will, of course, have 2 minutes on the clock to do whatever they can to drive around this track, whether that be big air, backflips, or other amazing stunts. We're going to start it off with a really good driver, no doubt about it.
Coming out first here tonight, it is Jaden Camerino in the Predator.
Driving for the Alan Pizzo stable out of San Diego, California. So he's driving in the opposite side of the country. He wants to show that the West Coasters can do whatever they can, and what a way to start off the competition.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, no. Wait, can he pull it back? What a recovery from Jaden Camerino in Predator. I mean, I was about to say for 2 seconds, that is not how you want to start the competition. I gotta say, maybe that is how you want to start it. Look at this guy go.
Yeah, definitely an interesting start so far for Jaden Camerino, but he's still got some time on the clock to try to impress the judges here tonight. And that's a nice downside of losing the front clip.
There goes the hood. Jaden Camerino in Predator going absolutely crazy. Especially for this old piece. I mean, he's walking it over anything. Got a lot of moves from stoppies, or not stoppies, wheelies. The big air. I mean, that great save at the start. I mean, he's got some great momentum right now.
Nice slap wheelie riding it out. He's got 60 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what he can do here tonight.
You know, I'm going to be honest, this is a guy that I did not expect to get some moves like this, but look at how well he's maneuvering this machine. Oh, there's a little something right there. A little bit of a double slap wheelie move. Might have teased us with the backflip right there.
40 seconds left for J-Cam. Final 10 seconds of regulation time.
Oh my goodness, and did you see that crosser right there? That's what we mean when we say you gotta be unique. And he's got some really good moves right now. But here we go, time for the backflip.
Oh my God, the elevation off that backflip was insane. He is in bonus time with 20 seconds left.
You know, I'm surprised at how well this truck is holding up throughout all these hits. I mean, this is a way to start off a freestyle competition.
J-Cam coming out here with some great slap wheelies. Look at the slap wheelies he's pulling out here. Triple slap wheelie. 3, 2, 1, and time. The time has been filled. This is just for you, East Rutherford fans and YouTube viewers here tonight. Give it up for Jay Camerino in the Predator.
No doubt, Alan Pizzo is going to be proud of that run when he gets back into the garage. I mean, what a run for Jay Camerino.
Yeah, I mean, great run from J-Cam. How is that going to sit with the judges here tonight?
Well, it's got to sit well, but you got to remember, we're still early into this competition. We don't really know how that is going to determine what the score can be. It can score them higher, it can score them lower. But either way, there's no doubt he's going to have a really tough score to start off this competition.
Remember, judges scoring out of 10 with a time score out of 20. Fill the score, fill the time, get a score of a 20. It's a 7.25, a 7, and a time score of a 20, 34.25 for Predator. Now for fans viewing and hearing 34, thinking that's a high score, remember, judging score also has the time score. So if you fill that clock, that is a good percentage of your score.
I mean, hey, you still got to remember, 34 is still a heck of a way to start off a competition.
You know, the judges coming out here looking for some technicality and some big air and some wow factor. And Predator came out and showed these judges what's up.
Truck held up as well. I mean, if the truck's going to be that good in the regular season, I mean, there's no doubt we're going to see him get a win by the end of it.
Who let the dogs out?
Coming out next, it's Cooper Sullivan in the Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Cooper Sullivan, another one of those guys out of the Arena Tour 2 series, just like Jaden Camerino in Predator. And if that run is going to tell us what we're going to see from these guys, I'm excited to see what Cooper's going to do.
It's got the green to go. Here we go with Cooper Sullivan in Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
Looks like he's going to start off with a little bit of a small hit, make sure he doesn't go too big on his first hit. But I got to say, I mean, the way he maneuvered his truck in racing, he's definitely got some potential.
Definitely got some potential. Cooper's definitely improved. He drove backwards Bob last time out in SCS. Last time we saw him, I believe, was in Anaheim.
I mean, look at him. He's already got 2 good hits right now. He's going hit after hit, banger after banger, not thinking, just doing.
Nice
and
leap.
That is what I mean when I say you got to get some good leaps out there.
Slap wheelie.
Wow. Oh, looks like he's going full speed ahead for this one. Clears the double. I say he's got a good run so far, but I think he needs to pick it up if he wants to take it away from Predator.
You know, he's got some good flow so far. Predator definitely had some pretty wild moments as well. So it's definitely going to be an interesting case to see technical versus kind of a little bit on the edge. But definitely both runs are good in their own way.
Without a doubt, I mean, he's got really good hits going so far, but I think if he can definitely speed that up, there we go. More massive air for Cooper Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian. He's definitely showing that he knows how to hold on to this truck.
That rear shock has gone out. That right rear shock.
Well, there's one thing that this is going to show us. It's going to show how well he can go through issues like this, how well he can really adapt to issues like this. I gotta say, he's adapting to it really well. I mean, he's not slowing down too much, but he's making sure to keep that back end safe. He's just going to go straight for the backflip. Another massive rotation. Ooh, hard hit on the back.
10 seconds left for Cooper Sullivan.
Going to have to pick it up right at the end about here. And here we go, wheelie. Going to go into some donuts to end it off, and that is going to be time. Give it up for Cooper Sullivan, Monster Mutt Dalmatian.
He's still going. Score's coming in.
He's trying to spin up a tornado right here for these fans. Wow.
What a run from Cooper Sullivan. Definitely giving the fans a little bit extra there when it came to the end of his freestyle.
That's what you got to do. It's not just about track work. It is also about crowd work, really, how well you can relate to these fans and how well you can really get them on their side. And I think with a run like that, he's definitely going to get a lot of fans when it comes to the actual season.
Scores coming in at 7.25, a 6.75, and a time score of a 20.34. So he's going to be 0.25 short as Jake Camerino and Predator is still in your hot seat.
Let me tell you, after seeing that run not get the lead and seeing what run did take the lead, what do you think is going to have to take that lead and maybe even get that victory away from Jaden Camerino and Predator?
You know, one thing I think that these drivers can really improvise with is momentum and just non-stop hits and being technical and doing something different. I think that's really what's going to catch the judge's eye. You know, you want to come out here and you want to do something different. You don't want to be mixed in with the same field of drivers. You want to stand out.
Without doubt, I mean, this next driver that we're about to have come up, he is definitely a dude who can pull off some momentum like that. And that run, or that driver.
Roelio Hernandez coming out in Barbarian.
Of course, let's talk about real quickly about Roelio Hernandez, Barbarian. We did not expect him to really go as crazy he did in racing, but he made it all the way to the semis with this old beast.
Yeah, I mean, J-Cam drove this truck to some great heights last season, and I'm excited to see what Roelio can do here in East Rutherford for the first time.
Without doubt, I mean, this chassis built by Devin Jones, not a bad way to start off, going over that Crush Car set. But like I said, this guy being employed by Devin Jones. Let's see if Devin really cut his money out for him.
Coming out here, he did have a different start than the rest of the drivers. Look at that wheelie up and over the backside of that steep into grace ramp.
It's like he's focusing a little bit more on creativity and technicality than he is on sheer aggression. Which, I mean, hey, without a doubt, when you look at how close some of these jumps are to each other, that might end up being the main game to it. But here we go.
Nice.
Starting to pick it up with some of the big-ass jumps. Pardon my French.
You know, French pardoned. As he's doing a great job. First one to kind of cross to this double, triple combo ramp.
Well, in the end, Roelio Hernandez, I mean, he's showing that he knows how to maneuver a truck like this. Not everybody can really run a truck as stiff and kind of as tight as Barbarian. He is showing that he really knows how to maneuver almost anything.
You know, this run's being really well put together. Cross thread.
Oh, at this. Cross thread and recovers it. I thought he was in trouble there.
Winding down his regulation with 10 seconds left in regulation.
I guess if he can pick it up with some of these moves, I think he can definitely take it away from Predator. Oh, here we go. Here comes the backflip. First one off the container.
Into a
nicely
wheelie.
Done. Nicely done. Pops it into a wheelie. More huge air. Wow, he is picking it up.
Oh, my.
And oh, my goodness.
What a save on one wheel.
That's exactly what I mean. I mean, you got to pick it up in these last few seconds. I mean, he is giving the fans a run for their money.
10 seconds left, little under 10.
Here we go, another massive leap, has some damage on the suspension, end over end, and back in all four wheels.
That is time. Give it up for Roelio Hernandez in Barbarian.
Looks like he is going to wipe it out right at the end. Wow. What a run for the Devin Jones stable.
What a run from Roelio Hernandez. Definitely picked it up there. He's got a 7.75 and a time score of 20, filling the clock. 35.75. We have a new leader in the hot seat.
Let me tell you, it wasn't a lead by that much. I mean, that tells you how tight this competition is.
Right now, Rogelio's got himself locked in for an opportunity to win freestyle here tonight. He's in the hot seat, and he's got a lot of trucks left to go. But right now, he's where he wants to be, and that's in the hot seat.
Well, coming up next, it is going to be Keshan Pennyman in Outlaw.
Here comes Keshan Pennyman in Outlaw. Definitely one of those drivers who stood out in the racing competition with his racing. You know, he came out here and really impressed us. So excited to see what he can do here tonight.
Well, there's one thing that you said earlier within this show, and that was that this guy is really a natural when it comes to these front-engine trucks. Of course, being employed by Mike Harper this time around. And like I said, this is a front-engine truck. It's long wheelbase. That tends to be where he feels most comfortable with. And with leaps like that to start out the run, my point is being proven.
Yeah, I mean, one thing Keshan knows, and that is absolute
wow.
throttle.
I mean, if you looked at that right there, I mean, he was on one wheel for a second. Now, one thing you do have to remember is you don't want to go too aggressive early into the run, or else you might end up taking some serious damage that could end up ruining your night. But right now, Keshan, he's got a really good pattern right now, really good momentum. He's got some great air as well to make up for that.
Yeah, he's got good freestyle run going so far. That rear end is bouncing like crazy right now.
My goodness. And that is a landing you gotta be wary of. I mean, a landing like that can absolutely destroy a lot of stuff within your truck. But Keshan, I mean, he is just taking it with the punches. End over end, back at all four wheels.
Good save from Keshan. And right now he's got a good attack and a good approach to this track. That rear end is a little tweaked right now.
Oh, I mean, this is definitely going straight for the backflip. Ooh, hard landing on the back.
I was about to say, if that rear end wasn't damaged already, that definitely did not help. Putting it into a sidewall.
Definitely making up for it. Keshan Pennyman and Outlaw with the run of a lifetime as he goes into bonus. Oh, trying to cross that over that. Got a lot of damage, but he is rolling with the punches.
You know, if I'm Keshan, I think I got to pick up the momentum a little bit. And I think he might be a little lost going into these final 10 seconds, but he's had a good run overall.
Well, I mean, it could also just be him trying to deal with that damage into another. Oh, my goodness.
And there's the clock right there.
Give it up for Keshan Pennyman and the Jersey Outlaw.
Up and over he goes. East Rutherford, give it up for Keshan Pennyman in Outlaw.
Definitely one of the more unhinged runs we've seen so far. Wow.
Scores coming in for Keshan Pennyman in the Jersey Outlaw. 7.5, a 7.25, and a time score of 34.75. It's good enough to put him in second place.
Now, I'm not going to say exactly what truck is coming up next. So we already just saw one throwback truck come out. We're about to see another one very soon.
Here comes Drew Midkif in the Carolina Crusher.
Man, it's like we just stepped into a time machine. First we had Outlaw running, now we have Carolina Crusher. Currently waiting in the tunnel, getting ready, making sure he has the go, and here he goes, speeding into the stadium with a massive lead to start it off. Wow.
Oh man, in trouble.
Oh, he's already in trouble. What a save to start off the run. Drew Midkif and Carolina Crusher making Gary Porter proud with that first hit.
Definitely announcing his presence.
One thing you gotta know though, he may have had that big hit, but at the same time, can't just be that. I mean, now he has to make sure that he can keep that kind of level of craziness, that kind of mayhem up all the way through. I gotta say, his truck's holding up well right now.
Truck definitely holding up well right now. You know, this Carolina Crusher is a well-built machine.
One thing you gotta remember, this guy in real life, off of the competition stuff, he has actually worked on this truck in real life. And that's actually why he wanted this truck. And I gotta say, he is making his team proud right now with this run.
Nice slap wheelie. He's rounding out his final minute here in freestyle with 60 seconds left.
I mean, even if he doesn't fill time right now, I mean, I'd say he's already cemented himself as a fan favorite with some of the hits he's getting. And look at that, more massive air over the double.
Definitely probably spent the most time in the air so far here tonight.
I mean, if this is what this guy's doing in stadiums, I wonder what he's going to do in the arenas when it comes to the actual season.
Nice combo.
Wow,
right
massive
there.
sky release.
Oh, buddy. Hold it down. Bonus time.
He's in bonus time. He's got some damage. Gonna look like he's gonna risk the backflip. Lands it successfully. But he's got probably the run of his life going so far. He's got some damage in the back. It is not holding him back any further.
Locked up tire in the rear. Only just gonna be some extra weight to drag around at this point.
I mean, he's dragging that thing around like a prisoner with a ball and chain, but it is not holding him back any further. Might have lost all steering right there, but either way, it's gonna fill time.
Fills the clock. What a run from Drew Unchained in the Carolina Crusher. Scores coming in. It's going to be an 8, a 7.5, and a time score of a 20. It's going to be a 35.5. He is 0.25 off from taking the lead, which means Barbarian is still in the hot seat.
I'm a little surprised about that score. I personally thought Carolina Crusher was going to take that lead, but in the end, I mean, I guess it just goes to show how tight this competition is going to be.
These drivers are giving it their all here tonight in East Rutherford, New Jersey. First event of the season. I mean, can you blame them?
Well, without a doubt, I mean, Drew was probably not the happiest camper knowing that he wasn't able to take that lead away. But hey, I mean, if I'm a guy like Drew Unchained, I've got to take second. I mean, that is a great way to announce your presence for this season.
Get our next driver ready to go here tonight. It is Angus Johnson in the War Wizard. Angus Johnson coming out here tonight, looking to take the lead from Barbarian. And let's see what he can do here tonight. Angus has always been well known for a more technical freestyle approach and then sending it in those final few seconds. Angus Johnson getting the green light to hit the track here in Rutherford. Boy from Washington coming out here all the way to New Jersey. And nice way to start it off. You know, Angus Johnson was originally slated to be for Team Zombie. Got the call saying, hey, would you like to drive the War Wizard instead? And he said, absolutely. And he said he's going to come out here tonight and try to represent the Wizard. Pulling out a nice slap play there. I had to set it down. Didn't want to get up and over into the dug-up racing ramp that the freestyle track crew has created for us here tonight. Kind of whipping it over that main FMX ramp, if you will. Keeping that flow and momentum going here in East Rutherford. Nice there, up and over the crossthread of that triple combo ramp. As he winds down his final minute here. Backing it all the way up onto the wood plate and launching it across MetLife Stadium. Nice combo. Angus coming out here trying to impress the judges. And so far, he's got a good run coming with a nice backflip right there with 30 seconds left in bonus time. Massive leap across MetLife, landing it hard in that rear, but this truck is staying together like a tank right now. Crazy leap, another long distance leap. Angus just letting it out here tonight at MetLife Stadium. And that is time. This is just for you Rutherford fans. Give it up for Angus Johnson and the War Wizard. Just letting the fans have it. Score's already locked in. This is just for you fans here in East Rutherford. Give it up for Angus Johnson in the War Wizard. Scores coming in for Angus Johnson in the War Wizard. How will it sit with our freestyle judges here tonight? Scores coming in for the War Wizard. Score to beat is a 35.75. And the scores for Wood Wizard is a 7.5, 7.25, and a 20 of a time score. 34.75. He is 1 point shy of taking the lead. Barbarian still in the hot seat here in East Rutherford.
I gotta say, Cole, whoever made that run, you did a good job.
You know, I guess I gotta agree with you. Coming out next for freestyle, representing Fox Sports 1, it is Nick Worthman in the Fox Sports 1 Cletus.
I gotta tell you one thing. After running on that track, I gotta tell you one thing. There are some places where you are going to be in a lot of danger, but these guys have done a really good job on making sure to keep their truck safe, on making sure their truck doesn't take too much damage, and even when they do take damage, they've made sure to make up for it.
Here is a former Gravedigger driver and a former Gravedigger the Legend driver. And he's
Nick
going to come
Worthman
out.
in Fox with the cleanest massive start.
You know, Nick Worthman, last time we saw him was at World Finals 15, and Gravedigger the Legend, who had an absolute nose launch of a hit. And right now, he's making a comeback. We haven't seen him in a while.
Well, I mean, it's almost like he's never left with some of these hits he's already getting. I mean, look at him. He has got a really good piece right now, and he is showing that he knows how to use it. Wow, look at the layer.
You know, one thing is this truck handles great when it comes to freestyle.
I think that might be why he chose it. He's running, of course, on the Fox Sports 1 Stadium Championship Series, which, I mean, makes sense. Yo, FS1 Cletus on the FS1 Series. I mean, why wouldn't it? And I think after seeing how Nick Worthman is driving, I mean, there is no doubt it's going to be some tough competition.
You know, this guy right now has a great approach to this track. He has not hit the brakes yet.
I mean, you know what they like to say, all gas, no brakes. And not only that, he made sure to keep his truck out of danger, but it looks like here's that danger that we might have.
Nice save.
Sets it back on all four tires. Now he's just got to let it loose. 60 seconds left on the clock.
Nick Worthman with a great freestyle run. Look at the height on that hit right there. That was fantastic.
One thing that's surprising is just how well this truck has held up. I mean, sure, it's having some issues clearly, but I mean, it is holding up far better than I thought it would. I mean, just look at it right now.
Backflip.
Going straight for the backflip.
Consecutive. Can he bring it back? Not enough. Oh, man. 15 seconds left for Nick Worthman. He was going after Roelio, and Roelio must have been sweating bullets because Nick was going for it.
Well, no matter what his score is going to be, I mean, it's going to be good for something that didn't fill time. I mean, he had all the air. He had the save. Unfortunately, couldn't land that backflip, but it's going to happen to the best of us. But after seeing that run, there is no doubt that this guy is going to have a great season ahead of him.
This one's going to be close. Nick had some time left on the clock, but he really showed out in freestyle. It's going to be up to the judges here tonight on if it's going to be enough to take the lead. He's not going to get that time score of a 20, which might hurt him here in the long run with the freestyle, because I can tell you right now, I'm looking at the scores. He's got some high judge scores, but that time score might affect him. Scores coming in. Judge 1 giving it an 8, and then a 7.75, and then time score of an 18, 33.75. Important thing to note here is if he had filled the clock, probably would have had a new leader.
Oh, we would have absolutely had a new leader. I mean, that was one of the best runs that we have seen so far tonight. But in the end, Roelio Hernandez in Barbarian just was able to keep it running throughout it.
Here comes a guy who has picked up a win in Syracuse, not too far away from New Jersey. It is Travis Palm in the Ironman.
Travis Palm, the Ironman, you saw him do pretty well in racing. I can't wait to see what he's going to do here on this freestyle track. This track definitely screams his name. What's navigating? Looks like he already knows what he's going to hit for his first move. Gonna go full speed ahead, massively to start off his resale run.
Coming out here, rockets on the back, flying straight up and down.
Definitely got a good flow going right now, especially early into this run, but I think he's definitely got to keep that up. Of course, Roelio Hernandez and Barbarian has really been holding up that lead for a really long time. Nobody has really been able to match that yet.
Well, I'll tell you right now, Travis has got some good momentum, kind of similar to what Nick Worthman was doing.
I mean, that was a good combo right there. Made sure to set down the wheelie a little bit. Made sure he wasn't in danger. And here we go. Flying high. Probably some of the biggest air of the night so far.
Serious elevation, Holmes.
That was insane elevation.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, my goodness.
No. 70 seconds left. I could see the image. I could see the picture he was going for there. It just did not have enough forward roll for Travis Palm.
I mean, either way, no matter how much time he filled, that was still a great run for Travis Palm in Ironman. Definitely gonna have a good season.
I'll tell you right now, not going to take the lead. Time score is only going to be an 8. Judges both score it a 5.75. Going to be a 19.5 for Travis Palm.
Hopefully that does not discourage him in the actual season. I've seen how he drives before. He's got a lot of talent behind him. Coming up next is actually not a guy from Marvel. It's a guy from DC.
Well, Angus, I will go ahead and let you introduce our next competitor who's going to be hitting the track here in just a moment.
Yes, it is representing DC Comics, Canyon Puit in Batman.
Well, here comes a truck that's got some wings, so hopefully we can see him fly.
Well, he just saw one of the Marvel trucks come out and didn't have much luck. He's going to make sure that DC Comics has all the bragging rights in the end of this competition. Currently waiting for that green light that'll tell him he's allowed to go on the track. And there we go. There's the green. Look at that beautiful PEI chassis. If he's backing up all the way, let her fly, baby. Look at the start to this run.
Great launch from Batman and crossing it up already at the very start with the first person to cross the car like that.
That's one thing you gotta learn. Just because you have a big start doesn't mean you're going to get that good score. We've learned it that no matter what, you do have to fill time if you want to get that lead. And I gotta say, if he can keep it up right here, he's definitely gonna get something good out of it. Nice leap right there. Went across the track.
Oof, bad spot. Really slowed down his momentum right there.
We made the smart decision right there to slam on the brakes, made sure that he was out of danger. And because of that, his truck's still able to run well.
Yeah, still keeping the truck going here. You know, Canyon was a last-minute call-up. He's going to be going to Sydney, Australia on Monday for SCS preseason event number 2.
Oh, yeah, and this is definitely going to be a bit of a training segment for him right now. I mean, he's got the same chassis. He's going to be running over there. I mean, he's got some really good hits right now. Oh, my goodness. Past vertical. Set it back.
He's still in a bad spot here.
Still in a bad spot, but he made it work for him right there.
50 seconds left for Batman. Black and silver. Batman coming out here.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, he is landing a lot on that rear. That could be very dangerous.
Winding down his final few seconds here in regulation. I think he's got to pick it up.
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, we saw what Barbarian was able to do. I mean, came through it going straight for the backflip. Oh, wow. A little over-rotated a little bit, but made sure to set it down properly. And now he can just do whatever he wants out here. I mean, he's in bonus time.
Still got plenty of time left on the clock to impress the judges. And he's starting to shift it into second gear here now.
Here we go. Massive cross thread. Oh my goodness.
Wow. Time has been filled just for the fans here in East Rutherford.
Oh my goodness.
Score's already in.
I mean, what a way to end it. Give it up for Canyon Pruitt in Batman.
Canyon came out here swinging. Let's see what the score is going to be. Score's coming in. It's going to be a 7.75, a 7.5, and a time score of a 20. Total score for Canyon Pruitt going to be a 35.25. That's going to put him in second place. Talk about Barbarian still in the hot seat with that 35.75.
I know we already talked about it, but now after seeing what kind of runs weren't able to take the lead, what do you think somebody's going to need to do if they want to make sure that Rogelio doesn't stay on that top spot?
Pick it up, throw it down.
That's really all you can say at this point. I mean,
well, coming up next is a guy who has thrown it down in the prior seasons before, driving Titan. He's going to be making his return here tonight in freestyle. And that is Mark Marikovic in El Toro Loco.
That beautiful black body. I mean, just look at that thing. It's like, there we go. He's got the green light. He's got the smoke blowing out the nose.
First time hitting the track in probably a year and a half.
I mean, after a hit like that, I mean, that's why you want to announce your presence once more. Definitely hasn't lost that touch.
Nice start so far, hitting some obstacles with some decent momentum.
Oh, he's got some great momentum. I mean, he is going hit after hit. I mean, this is definitely like the fastest in terms of jump-to-jump momentum we have seen so far. I mean, he is just going full holds barred. No holds barred. I mean, full holds barred, I guess.
Bad spot, no!
He's in trouble.
Just not enough room with 85 seconds left.
Give it up for Mark Marinkovic in El Toro Loco. Not exactly how you want to start off the season, but I think he made a really smart decision right there to set it down rather than go straight into that wall.
A lot of these guys just raking early.
Well, as we see, you know, safety is our number 2 priority, I would say. And him managing to slow down before he hit that wall, I think, was a really smart move on Mark's side. But in the end, I mean, we're just going to have to see how he's going to do in Arena Tour 2. Just a tough break for Mark Marinkovic.
No, it's just one of those things where you just run out of room. You know, I think if he just hit that ramp a little bit differently angled, he would have had a little bit more room in a different spot.
Well, in the end, I mean, it was not his driving skill. He's one of the more skilled drivers we've seen here. It was just where he had that moment. Just not much you can do.
Coming up next, former driver of Tasmanian Double and Crustacean, Fifi Carz is back in Scooby-Doo.
When it came to his cleaner passes, we were actually rather impressed, but of course he had that slight mishap. Got to go. Of course, as you know, he tends to have some connection issues, so it is going to maybe take some time for him to get on the track. Looks like he didn't have that issue right now. I mean, it looks like he's running fine.
You know, what's cool about this is he's driving the same chassis he drove last season with Tasmanian Double, I believe.
Well, it's definitely driving with the same. Same woman, same chassis, likely. I mean, it's the Corson chassis. Normally driven by Nicole Johnson, but Fifi Carz so far is showing that he can make this chassis his own.
You know, Fifi coming out a little bit later in the freestyle order than what he's used to, so he's already had a chance to see what's happened here tonight.
Yeah, a lot of people kind of talk about how going early can really help, but then going last can also help as well. Going later in the competition can also help, because, I mean, he's seen what can do good for him, what will not do good for him. He's going over a lot of those ramps that he's seen before.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of issues right now with the rear sway bar, wanting to hike up. Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Hard side slap on the side. That is not going to feel good at all in the morning. But either way, I mean, he is still going strong. 60 seconds left on the clock.
I was about to say, if that didn't wake him up, this will.
And one thing you also got to notice is one side of the truck is actually currently shifted.
Very shifted.
Which means it is going to make it a little bit harder for maybe him to steer to the left and right. But it's holding up for him pretty well. Can he put it back?
Nice. Going into bonus time, you know, it's not the best momentum, but the fans are loving it.
Oh, goodness. And, can he put it back?
Nice.
Perfect. Oh, he's got it full speed.
Oh, man. Oh, my. Brings it back. The officials have shut him off. Time pause with 12 seconds left, waiting on our official call. Officials are giving him the refire.
Here we go. He's got some damage on that truck. He's not really able to do much in these last few seconds.
I think he's going to go for a backflip. This truck, I don't even know if it can. He's got 3 seconds left for this move.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, hard. Landing on the roof. I think that might have been time no matter what.
Time has been filled, and I tell you what, the fans needed that.
May not have been the best momentum, may not have been the biggest air. But there's one thing I gotta say, is this guy had the wow factor. What a run for Felipe, Carz, and Scooby-Doo.
Scores coming in. Judges score a 7.25. A 7.25. Time score of a 20. 34.5. You know, he definitely had some great moments during that freestyle run. But I'll tell you one thing. The big guns are coming. And freestyle so far tonight has been a very big, been a mixed bag of interesting tricks so far.
Yeah, it's been a mixture of good luck and bad luck. But even with the bad luck runs, they've had some really good highlights. Well, I gotta say, the fans are getting their money's worth right here.
We got our next driver on the track, ready to launch out of the tunnel, and it is none other than Danny Werewolf in the Mohawk Warrior, representing the Mohawk Nation.
Now, of course, earlier I may have said this was a CRD. This is actually a Cohen. My bad to everybody. In fact, actually, Danny Werewolf went up to me and told me that. But either way, I mean, he's got a good piece of equipment right now. Here we go on the track. Danny Werewolf in Mohawk Warrior.
A former driver of Team Hot Wheels, Firestorm.
And starting off with a good lead. Wow. That was actually one of the more perfect downsides we've seen so far.
Coming out
one
here
of those trucks,
and seeing what he can do.
It's one of those trucks that's actually known to do those wheelies. It looks like Danny Werewolf is proving our point right now. That was not a place I'd expect to get a wheelie. He practically got a wheelie out of nothing right there.
There we go. Nice launch.
You know, I gotta say, Cole, he's got some good momentum right now. He's got some good leaps. I think there's definitely going to need to be something done that can take that lead away from Barbarian.
You know, I think if you got good momentum and you're hit to hit, I think that chance of taking the lead is there. Because at the end of the day, Barbarian, he's got a 35.
Ooh, wow, almost. Kind of in trouble for a second. One thing I'll say is Danny Werewolf has got a lot of variety.
Bring this back. Nice save.
What a save. And that is what I mean right there. You need that special wow factor that can really push you over the edge, and that was it right there.
50 seconds left on the clock.
Look at this. This is just hit after hit. Got a good Good setup right here. They're going straight for the backflip a little bit earlier than usual.
Lands it into a wheelie. He's in bonus time. Fans are eating this up right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh wow.
Crazy sky wheelie. 17 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, here we go. Watch it up. Brie got some damage in the front.
Can he bring it back? Up and over with 7 seconds left. Give it up for Danny Werewolf in Mohawk Warrior. Where is that going to sit with the judges?
The one thing I'll say is that was definitely one of the more unique runs. I mean, Danny was hitting wheelies in places where I did not expect wheelies to be possible.
Score's coming in. It's going to be close. He's not going to get a perfect score of the time score. Judges' score coming in. It's going to be an 8, and a time score of a 19:35. If he had filled the clock, we would have had a new leader. You know, that's one of those things, Angus, is that right there proves how important that time score is. Because Danny had that. He had a 35. And if he had filled the time score, he would have had a time score of a 20, and that would have been a 36. Roelio Hernandez still in the hot seat with an 8, 7.75, and a time score of a 20, which has a 35.75. Notice how Roelio has the higher time score.
I mean, that just goes to show what kind of risk there is with this competition. But here comes the runner-up in the racing competition.
Former racing champion from season 1 and former Donut of the Year winner from last season. It's Tyler May and El Toro Loco.
Now, technically you brought it up right there, but there's one thing you gotta remember. This dude is also a former Max D driver. This means he's pretty used to these front engine chassis. Here we go, Tyler May about to start it off with a massive launch in that beautiful, crazy ball.
You know, Tyler May coming out here for Team Toro, the second Toro in the field, right with Mark Marinkovic in the black Toro.
Nice, straight up and down launch right there. One thing I'll say is Tyler May, I normally see him as more of a racer, but he also has been known to throw down in freestyle a lot of the time. He's showing that right here.
Yeah, his truck's holding together right now, and he's got a good run going so far. Oh my!
Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, one of his shocks currently tweaked.
Keeps it on all 4 tires.
What a save, but his suspension, one of his sway bars is just down at this point, not doing anything for him.
Well, he can do this.
Like all he's going to do is... I mean, that's a really smart move going into some donuts. Maybe using this as maybe time to think, what can he do next with the damage he's got?
Well, he's got a lot of time left on the clock, 57 seconds. And I think this is going to hinder his momentum unless he can really come out here and throw it down.
Well, one thing you've noticed is I think his steering in the front might also be damaged. I mean, he is not able to steer front. Tide suspension is just completely collapsed at this point.
Locked up tire in the front. He's got a... Oh my God, and I think that's going to be it right there. All right, call.
Wow.
The officials gonna... what are the official call going to be here? El Toro Loco, 28 seconds left on the clock. I don't even know if he can go.
I don't know. I mean, that tire is practically working like a boot right now.
And the official call, and that's going to be it for El Toro Loco. Give it up for Tyler May and El Toro Loco.
Definitely not the way you wanted to end off your run, but in the end, I mean, he gave the fans what they wanted, now with some intensity. I mean, that showed that he can maneuver a broken truck pretty well. And oh my goodness, the 2 front tires just fell off doing absolutely nothing.
Tyler May came out tried to swing and just was not able to make it stick.
And I gotta feel bad for Tyler May as a fellow FS1 competitor.
6.25, a 6.5, and a time score of 15. It's 27.75. It's one of our lower end scores of the night. Looks like our average score has really been that 34.
I am proud to be a member of the 34 Club.
It's a good club to be a part of. Get our next driver ready to go here tonight. Blake Thompson in El Toro Loco.
Excuse me?
Blake Thompson.
I believe what you mean to say is
Titan.
In Titan.
Blake Thompson's coming out here in Titan. Not in El Toro Loco.
I mean, no,
he's ready to go in Titan.
I mean, Toro Loco or Titan, this is a guy who can maneuver anything. Got that beautiful World Finals 15 body out here for the preseason.
And Blake's got the green to go. Here's a guy we haven't seen in a hot minute.
No matter what, he has always been able to put on a show for the fans, especially with leaps like that. I mean, that just shows we are in for a treat right now.
Oh, nice. High air there.
Now, if there's one thing I've really kind of noticed, oh my goodness, what a recovery. There's one thing I've really started to notice is that a lot of the indies have really been the ones who have shown out tonight.
Former driver of Titan was Marcus Santana, who drove this truck to some great lengths. And Blake Thompson's got a good run going right now also.
Oh my goodness. I mean, look at the combos he's got. I mean, if he can keep this up, Roelio Hernandez is going to be sweating. Of course, he's got that lead in Barbarian. But right now, I mean, Blake Thompson, he's going for it.
You know, this is a guy who's really well known for his racing abilities. Recently, a #1 qualifier in a World Finals.
Oh my goodness, you might look at the front tire. One of the tires, I think, might be slightly damaged. Front suspension might be slightly tweaked. You can see it kind of bouncing up and down on occasion in the air.
He is sending this Titan across the track right now with aggressive approach. Here we go.
Here we go. Backflip.
Consecutive.
Can he pull it down?
Lands it.
He has officially put himself in contention for the lead, and if not a top 3. I mean,
bonus
look
time.
at this. I mean, that was all in regulation. He's in bonus time now. I mean, it doesn't matter what score he's going to get. He has got the crowd in the palm of his hand.
15 seconds left on the clock.
Oh my goodness.
Can he bring it
And here
back?
we go. Can he spin it back? What a good save from Blake Thompson in Titan, and that's going to be time.
Bring it back. Why not?
Roelio Hernandez sweating bullets. Everything else he does is just for the fans.
This truck is in shambles, and he parks it right there. This is just for you fans in New Jersey. Scores are already in.
Oh my goodness.
Give it up for Blake Thompson and El Toro Loco.
You made the same mistake multiple. Oh my god. I believe what you mean to say is give it up for Blake Thompson in Titan. But again, like I said, Titan El Toro Loco, it does not matter what truck he drives. He is going to throw it down like he did just now.
Score's coming in. He's going to get a time score of 20. Fills the clock. 8.75, an 8.5, and a time score of 20. 37.25. Angus, new leader in the hot seat. Blake Thompson in Titan.
Let me tell you, it took a long time. All these trucks. And I mean, wow.
And everybody else coming after here is going to be swinging for it. What a score that has to be beat here tonight. Coming up next, behind the legendary Gravedigger, the legend, it is Bryce Henry.
Bryce Henry and Gravedigger Legend, a truck that needs no introduction. We've seen this guy in past seasons, and no matter what, he throws it down. I'm excited to see what he's going to do here. Here we go, giving everybody a good look at that beautiful old Ford panel truck. Got the lights, you can turn them on right now. Maybe waiting for that first hit.
Here we go.
Here we go, lights are on, and we are green with them. One of the biggest leaps to start us off. Look at this, I mean, he is going full throttle over everything. Massive combo right there.
Really comboing it up right there. First one to kind of really try, it'll go from one ramp to the other.
It's that classic Adam Anderson style of driving. I mean, just full caution to the wind.
Nice air. Here's another guy who's competing in Sydney on Monday.
And right now, I mean, he's showing that he is going to be a force to be reckoned with. Wow. I mean, again, he is just taking risks left and right, and they are working well for him.
You hear that five-finger death punch playing in the background. Massive leap across the track.
I mean, just look at this. Oh, I thought I was going to go for the backflip there. Might be teasing us a little bit. But either way, I mean, he's giving Titan a run for his money. I think one thing he's going to need to do, he's going to need to do something that none of us have really seen yet, or even tried.
Having to back it up. Getting it lined up. Does he have some steering issues right now? He's got some cross threads going.
Might not be a steering issue, it might be more of an issue with maybe confusion, but either way, he's going straight for the backflip. Oh, bouncing on the front end. It might not be a steering issue, he might just be confused.
Oh!
But as he goes on a bonus time,
no front drive.
He's gonna need to put that all to the side. Yes, like you said, a lost front drive, but that is not gonna stop him.
I've seen some guys tear it up with only rear-wheel drive, and let's see if Bryce can make it work here tonight. Pushing is better than pulling. 4, 3, 2, 1, time.
And he has lost the rear wheel. Give it up for Bryce Henry. Gravedigger the legend.
Scores coming in for Bryce Henry.
Score to beat currently around a 37. I'm correct for Blake Thompson in Titan.
In Titan. 8.25. 8.25. Time score of 20. 36.5. Lands him in second place.
Titan, not El Toro.
Getting our next truck ready to come out here tonight. Hold down the hatches. It is Tyler Richmond in Metal Militia.
Tyler Richmond, of course, much like you, also another guy who runs his own series. And I gotta say, when running and stuff like that, he has a lot of experience when it comes to not only the trucks, but just knowing how to work a crowd. Here we go. He's got the go. Gonna do what Drew Untainted.
And he lands it coming out of tunnel.
Not as chaotic as how Drew landed it, but still a successful landing. Well, I mean, like I said, that is how you want to announce your presence, is with moves like that. I mean, he's got something really good going right now.
Nice wheelie. Last seen in St. Louis, 2014. If you remember his freestyle from Indianapolis, maybe one of the best freestyles SCS has had the privilege of seeing. Richmond was out of action for 2 seasons, and he's making a comeback here in East Rutherford.
He's shown that he has not lost his touch, especially with these Werewolf no beam breakables. I mean, he has got a lot of pent-up energy in him right now. I mean, he is letting it all out.
Crazy air from Tyler. He is really trying to match Blake Thompson with speed and hang time.
One thing I noticed, right into the backflip. Perfect. Perfect just positioning right there for his next hit. I mean, One thing I noticed is he might be having some issues with the suspension. It's kind of starting to bobble up and down in the air. So he's going to have to really take that into consideration when he lands.
And I'm telling you, if I'm Blake Thompson, I'm sweating some bullets right now because Tyler Richmond is launching this truck with absolutely no fear.
Oh my! No bread, no water, just meat. I mean, he is going all over the place as he goes into bonus time. I mean, he is not letting anything be spared.
Oh my!
He's got his final few seconds.
Sending this truck. Look at the way he hovered over that ramp, basically. Tyler
look at that.
Is in another gear here tonight, and he's Rutherford. Can he save it? Up
Oh
and
my
over, and he fills the clock.
Build the clock, and the front end just shears itself off at the end. What a run for Tyler Richmond in Metal Militia.
This is going to be close. Scores coming in 8.75 and an 8.5 with a time score of a 20. Total score for Tyler Richmond in Metal Militia coming in. It's going to be a 37.25. He is tied for first place. So we got only 2 more trucks left to go here tonight. East Rutherford is going crazy right now for these trucks right here.
And one of them is the only person who can double down.
Coming out next in the black and green wrecking machine, it is Brie Parker in Gravedigger. You said it yourself. The only person who can pull a double down here tonight.
And definitely somebody who can double down, a hometown hero right here. And here he goes. She has got the green, and she's got a lot of speed built up down that straight. Looks like she has something ready for it. Full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead. Indeed, launching it. And after you see what Blake Thompson and Tyler Richmond have done, what do you got to do?
I mean, there's really nothing else you can do but just do what you think is right. I mean, we've seen everything done now. I mean, you just got to think about what you want to do and how can you really compile it all together. But Brie Parker, I mean, she has no plan right now. I mean, she's just doing whatever comes to mind in the moment, especially moves like that.
Uh-oh, trouble.
Trouble and sets it back. Already, like the first minute, has got probably one of the most chaotic runs so far.
Kind of kicking it up there a little bit. Oh my. Bring it back.
Oh my goodness.
Keeps the chassis off the ground, all tire.
I don't even know what you call a move like that. I mean, Blake Thompson sweating bullets because he knows what Brie Parker can do. Oh my goodness, blocks it up. Got about a minute left. Oh, right into the backflip.
Lands it.
Ooh, bit of a hard landing on the back, but still running well.
Nice angle there, crossing it across the track. Able to combo it up with the angle that was given right there.
I mean, Brie Parker is making some really smart moves right now. I mean, she knows you gotta kind of put your truck in a situation
launch.
Right now.
Bonus
if
time.
You want to get it.
Nice save. Turns it around. Still keeping that save going.
Oh, looks like she's going into another thing. Oh my goodness, can she put it back?
Nice save.
What a save by Brie Parker and Gravedigger.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. And here we go, another one. I mean, and there it down.
Will that be enough to take the lead here tonight? Scores coming in, it's 8.5, a 9, and a time score of a 20. Total score 37.5. Ned just edges into the hot seat, barely, with a 37.5. With one more truck left to go here tonight for freestyle. And I guess we got one more truck left to go here tonight.
One that stands in the way of the first double down of the season. Actually, first clean sweep of the season as well. Now is, of course, a former freestyle champion. Or actually, a reigning freestyle champion. That was, of course, Marcelo Mendoza in Monster Energy.
Here comes Marcelo Mendoza, your reigning World Finals freestyle champion.
Of course, didn't have the luck he needed in racing. But of course, we've seen that he's not really as much of a racer. He's always going to be that really over-the-edge, ragged-edge freestyler. He's got the green. It looks like he's just making sure to get them crowd worked up. So has the time to go wherever he wants. And here we go. Got a lot of speed down that straight. Looks like he's making sure to get that engine properly warmed up. It's going to go the same way a lot of people have went. A great way to start off your run.
Marcelo Mendoza coming out here so competitive in the 2016 season. And he's looking to bring that same energy here tonight in the same ride that he won his series championship or his World Finals freestyle championship in.
Oh my goodness. I mean, a leap like that definitely shows that he has not lost his touch at all. I mean, this is going to be an all-out war. Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
And
84 seconds left, and Marcelo has dumped it.
that is not how you want to start off your season, especially being a reigning freestyle champion.
Well, will that be enough to take the lead here tonight? Scores coming in for Marcelo Mendoza in Monster Energy. Scores coming in, it is a time score of 5, judge score of a 5. And it's going to be a 14 for Marcelo Mendoza. Not enough to take the lead here tonight, which means your freestyle winner here tonight. And coming home with the double down trophy, it is Team Gravedigger and Brie Parker.
Brie Parker with probably one of the most masterclass nights that we have seen in a very, very long time, especially with such an unhinged freestyle. Wow.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one more time for your racing winner and freestyle winner and taking home the overall here tonight, Brie Parker in Gravedigger. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been an excellent event here in East Rutherford, and we will see you on Monday for coverage in Australia Down Under for a 16 truck racing and freestyle bracket. We'll see you on Monday at 8 o'clock.